Hi everyone, Jelly me here. Uh, Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Depends on your time. I heard something that struck my mind. I said, let me come, drop it. A few days ago, I was communing with some persons. We were having a chat. And this person one of them happened to be from Benin. Benin, the ancient kingdom, the oldest kingdom in Africa, and the greatest kingdom in Africa. The so-called self-acclaimed empire. When we talk about the diversity of culture and traditional institute in Nigeria, so that brought us down to Esan and the Benin. The Benin people, there is one claim they hold on to because they have been, spreading propaganda that Esan came out of Benin, which over time we've been able to prove to them that no, the case is the other way around. It's the other way around. Of course, a Benima will never accept the truth. Now, there is an incident that took place in Igun, which is the center of Benin City. The incident that took place was, I narrated this long time ago, when some of our Asian brothers, years past, our ancestors, some of them, due to expansion, they left their families in Asian land where we reside, that has been our land for ages. They left there to move forward because the land then was not as it is now. It's like forest, so people just move around and they pitch their tent. So some of our brothers and sisters, they decided to move forward. So they moved forward. They met a land where some few persons were already occupying some part of it. They pitched their tent there. So they all coexist in that land for a very long time. And after some time, due to some certain issues that came up, crisis of leadership within them, they have to invite the help of the Ife, the king of Ife. So, and the king of Ife sent a messenger, which is his own son, Oromio, to that part of the land to help restore peace there. And the guy came in and he saw the way things were, and he made that statement, Ile Binu, which today is now translated to Benin. Most of the Benin people already know this, so there's no need to argue this. And when after a long time, the prince could not restore the peace there, he had an affair with a lady, and that lady gave birth to Eweka. So before that child grew to become the king, the first king in Benin. As soon as that reign started, the Oba dynasty started, because Oba is from Ile-Ife. As soon as they brought Oba dynasty to that part of the land, so the dynasty, the Oba were looking for people that would be loyal to his reign, because the Oba was a kind of afraid that these people only need a temporary person to assist them restore peace. So once the peace is restored, these people might actually ask the Oba to go back to his people. So because of that, the Oba, being a smart guy, he started to put some things in place, things to secure himself. and he succeeded securing himself and his position in the kingdom. And it was the Esan people that were there refused to buy to this idea and to bow to the king in that manner. And the king saw that these Esan people, they are rebellious to him, and they will challenge his idea, his mindset. So he decided to inflict pain on them. So the pain got too much. The people said they can't bear it anymore. So they left that place and returned back home to their original land, which is in Esan land. They returned to their various kingdoms in Esan land. That is where they got that word and said, Esan Sanokoa, meaning the Esan people has jumped away. So, but people who are not wise, we think the word Esan, the name Esan came out of that word. No, we were already Esan before they said Esan Sanokoa. Esan wo, Esan Sanokoa, meaning where are the Esan people? The Esan people has jumped away. So we actually Esan before that incident happened. I don't blame them, because even their king doesn't know their history. Now, what I'm saying this is, the guy that we were having the communication together, he said that when the British people deposed Oba Ovorame to Calabar, that the Ovorame died in Calabar, which we all know of, for those who know the history. He died in Calabar. Till date, his corpse remained in Calabar. They didn't see the corpse. So the corpse were either buried in Calabar or was taken away by the British. No one knows, but the Benin never saw the corpse of Ovorame. And the guy said that because of that incident, the Benin king, to date, sometime in the year, to pay homage to Calabar, because his ancestor was presumed or assumed buried in that land. So they keep, it is not a tradition, like a culture, that every year the Oba of Benin, which they say Oba not they go transfer, Oba not they go anywhere, or we go to Calabar to pay homage to the Calabar people. The same way, our Esan brothers, who their parents died in that Igu due to the suffering that was inflicted on them by the Oba dynasty, to date, the children of those ancestors still go to that place in Igu to pay homage to their ancestors that were buried in that land. So the Benin people took that as an advantage to beautify their claim that Esan came out of Benin. That is the reason why the Esan king, some of the kings always come to Benin to pay homage. They don't know the history. Even those that know the history, they tend to bend the history. But here is the thing. As you people are claiming, because some of the Esan kings or chiefs do go to Igun to pay homage once in a year. You said the Esan came from Igun, came from Benin due to that reason. Now, can we not say that the Benin people came from Calabar? Because the Benin king goes to Calabar to pay homage. How do you justify this? You must be reasonable and be sensible to come up and clarify this statement. Because the one we wanna do, now it makes sense. But the one we other people do not make sense. Now don't see the life we wanna live. Now see the life we wanna live. It's oh yeah. Make a tamava. I say si vegwere. I rukusu homore. Enebona, made gbanelera. Elude gbanelia. I'm the emata yonata. I know that emata no that robo viva guel. Yegase. Oyore ata maino riobo siwore. And the emata in your jabi right. Wa woman no guele egbe owalo. It's all ye. Oh, ye. Wahara.